Hi everyone, I'm Karina and today I'm going to share with you an overview of my research paper, where I focused on how Mount Kelly School Hong Kong dealt with the COVID-19 global pandemic and how this school will progress into the future. To give you some background, Mount Kelly School Hong Kong is a British preparatory school and is linked with the Mount Kelly Boarding School UK. My role in this organization is a whole school art teacher where I taught across all the year groups from grade 1 till grade 9. The pre-COVID environment in an art class was interactive, very hands-on, and collaborative. Students had access to all the art materials and resources needed so that they were able to get as creative as possible with their projects. Art was an important subject to be in a classroom because of the access to resources and space. The initial stages of remote working were extremely difficult as it took some time to establish a solid way of working with the students. Art had less of a priority with the whole school, and therefore there were a few weeks where the young year groups missed out on a few classes. Transitioning to purely online was an incredibly hard for my students as I noticed the ones that loved art and engaged well in class were finding it difficult to stay motivated with their home art projects. What changed was knowing that we weren't going to be in a classroom. That's when students really started to adapt. As a teacher encountering the situation, I found multiple ways of engaging students. I used discussion boards, created my own videos, Zoom presentations. I was challenged to find multiple ways of really engaging them. It was important that this year of teaching maintain the same standard as it would have in a normal classroom setting. The teachers would have to go in for training days to refine their skills on different virtual tools they could use like Google Classroom, Zoom, and other necessary programs. The heads of the organization would pop into virtual classes, which helped in maintaining behavior management, and they would also meet with students one-on-one to make sure they keep on top of things. Through extensive research, this paper focuses on three core themes that occurred: creating motivation virtually for students, the importance of recreating social activities online as you would normally do in a school setting, and the emotional effects of remote learning and teaching that it has on the students and teachers. After identifying these themes, there has been a lot of light shed on how we could move forward into the future. Teachers need to be comfortable with the technology to hold engaging classes online. Having diversity in instruction and activities in a classroom is key. Using a variety of online tools like discussion boards, educational games, group activities, all contribute to creating motivation. Teachers need to close the gap for students in feeling distant and disconnected with online learning and create one-on-one time with the students. We must ensure that we are building social time for the students with their peers into their virtual school life. Teachers' emotional health is just as important. Having teacher support groups within the organization is crucial. When we go back to the new normal, it is important that we take our learnings from this experience moving forward. The impact of virtual teaching and learning has really taught us how powerful technology can be if used effectively. Mount Kelly School has taken these learnings from this experience into account and has decided that moving forward, the school will be implementing training days for their staff to all be proficient in using technology and expanding their range in teaching. Creating supplemental videos for students to refer to are key, as this helps with instructions for more complex activities that some students may need assistance with. Include virtual educational activities and games in a classroom setting. Teachers have also made it a point to create discussion boards outside of class, have a system for students to submit online work, and be sure to give feedback in multiple forms, online and in person. As technology is a big part of our future, we must ensure that teachers and students are proficient in using technology effectively in our teachings.